Oh, 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 oh. Oh,
Oh,
maganda gabi.
aloha. Magandang umaga. I don't know what time is it there.
It's like
Um,
afternoon. How
it's
are
like
you?
what?
I said 1
Who are you?
1 p.m.
Say again? 1 p.m.
Yeah.
It's
And what time is it there?
what is life? It's 7.
It's like wine o'clock.
Is it? I don't.
Show,
What's
show.
wine?
What is wine, please?
Hey.
And he's a red. He's a red drinker. I love red
I
wine.
am. Do you?
Hi, cousin.
My cousin. Aloha to your mothers.
Hello to your mothers, all mothers, and aunties and
All
uncles.
mothers. Because you gotta remember, it's aunties and lolas and everyone.
Yeah.
Um,
Um.
you look good.
Thank you. You do too.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of
I
the
don't know
Asian
about that.
glow. A little bit of the Asian glow because the red wine, but it's okay.
That's okay.
What's up? What's up in DC? What's the life
In
like in
DC?
DC right now?
Well, it's like, it's like you hear all of like we're on lockdown. Like only essential things are permitted. Really, not even outdoor workouts are allowed. So,
Wait, sorry, say that again.
um,
Say that again. You got digital.
so even like outdoor workouts aren't actually permitted, but people walk their dogs. People walk a lot. And it's, yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me because I'm an extrovert, and I don't need, but I really enjoy the company of people.
Yeah.
And so that's been tough. I don't know, like, it's difficult because, every day you read some craziness that's happening, these updates or whatever, right? And
Yeah.
and when you live literally like 3 miles away from the White House, it's like you just
Yeah.
want to take a walk and take a bat with you and do some lemonade,
Well, okay,
But
so that's a good thing. So do you guys have the protesters, a lot of the people that want to open up cities and stuff in DC, or what? Or not really?
it's a lot of it's a much different culture here because I would say 90% of the people, and that's not even being too generous, but 90% of the people here have the ability to telework, whether they're government employees or or Virginia State or Maryland State employees, or just they're able to continue their lives. For the bartenders and the entertainers and the all of those people, we're just kind of screwed. I have yet to receive any government assistance, any financial government assistance, and so it's rough.
Yeah. And you're in DC, so it's like you maybe would think that you guys would receive it first because it's like it doesn't have to travel very far, but I guess not.
It's so funny because as far as my roommate, she's received hers. She received hers via direct deposit. So I'm talking about just for the $1,200 refund or the $1,200 stimulus package.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, just last week she finally got her snail mail paper with saying that she got paid with his signature on it. He who shall not be named. And I'm like, what are we really doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still working at the gym, the gymnastics gym, coaching?
I am not. So I'm not coaching currently. No.
Oh,
I've been bartending for I'll say 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Full time.
Which is like I was doing that for a while too, and it's such good money. And like
it's such good money.
like this, it's like there's no way you can even make money off of it because nobody's gonna do a takeout order of like a fucking margarita, you know?
And so I know that my bar is doing like they're doing like takeout, like they'll serve you like bottle of wine, bottle of beer, um, bottle of champagne, and send you some of those, send you with some orange juice. But like that's not, so I'm non-essential as far as that goes. Like they don't
Yeah,
need me to
yeah,
hand out a bottle of beer. Um,
totally. So most of your
yeah.
restaurants there in DC are still doing takeout though.
Yeah, we switched a while ago. So it was because my bar has two in the city, three in Northern Virginia, and two, or no, and one in Maryland. And so it was, Maryland, like they were ordered pretty early to just do takeout only, and then DC, and then the Virginia stores. So
Yeah. What is it
yeah, it's
like?
rough.
What is it like looking outside? Like this, is it mandatory to wear masks in DC? Like just walking around, or is it just if you enter the essential businesses?
So difficult because so DC is basically a diamond within a circle, right? And so I
Okay.
live within the diamond and within the
Yeah.
circle, but there's like I think like five different counties within that. So you have like
Right.
Arlington County, um, you know, Prince George County. You have five different counties, and so they're all kind of like doing their own thing. But where I am, yeah, it is mandatory to be wearing a mask,
Hmm.
which is not anything for me. I mean, there was a stigma, but you know, my my living in Japan for a year and living in Guam and having visited Japan like four other times previously, wearing like a mask in public wasn't any kind of, there was no
Yeah.
taboo attached to that.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
here
So
it's like,
yeah, but I mean, like now it's becoming the norm. So is it weird to see people not wearing a mask? Like if somebody's not wearing a mask, are people like the fuck like that?
it's funny because like when so I leave the house very very like rarely.
Hmm.
If I need to, I'll stay within 5 minute walking distance from my house. If I'm walking down the street and I'm wearing my mask and I see people coming towards me without theirs, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like and then like they'll see me with my mask and they'll go to the other side of the street and I'm like, thank you,
Yeah. But
like bye
you
girl.
guys are like not completely locked down. Like you guys are allowed to go out and run and stuff, or not.
No, so it's only essential. So the outdoor exercise, like I was saying before, is not really permitted.
Oh wow, yeah. So you guys are
Yeah.
fully locked down.
So we can go out for groceries,
Hmm.
alcohol, um, work,
Hmm.
medical purposes, and going to take care of people that can't take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Those are the only things.
Wow. And other than that, you have to be in the house or in a
Yeah.
in an enclosed place. What
Yeah.
about like the people that do have essential work, but they usually catch the trains or the bus to work? Is that still running or?
So yeah, it's weird because the whole metro line, the DC Metro Rail and the Metro buses are all free right now. Um,
Free?
and yeah,
Wow.
and
And do they
yeah,
have any limitations on like, okay, per train car you can only have like 20 people in it or anything like that, or is it just like just stay away from
you know,
people?
I'll have to look into that. I literally haven't been. I live point 9 miles away from the train, so
Mhm.
like, um, and so like I'm like on the out like just like if you're like within a mile of the metro, then you're in the
Yeah.
metro or. Um, but I'm like right on the outskirts, that so I can get to the metro super easy. but
Hmm.
my rent is a lot less than my friends because I'm zero point 0.9 miles away.
Yeah,
But I walk to work. I walk to the train,
yeah,
but there's buses everywhere. So
yeah. But yeah, you still see the buses running on the street, I'm guessing. Like from your house, you can see the buses going, or
yeah,
yeah.
and so um, but they're way less frequent. Maybe one an hour. Whereas like normally during the weekday, there'd be multiple lines of lines of buses going maybe for like one every 15 minutes. But
Hmm. Yeah, that's
so
crazy. So I'm guessing like coming in and out of DC, there's really no way you can block it off, like have like a ban of like I know like for when I was talking to Antonia, she said like there's no flights that can come in and out of Australia or like barely
mhm.
any flights that go in and out of Australia. But because you guys are so many different counties and kind of different states, there's no way of blocking that off, right? Or do you guys have a block off?
No, I mean it's really difficult because like so when you think about it, it's because DC is a diamond within a circle,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the whole city, and then you have parts of Maryland within the diamond, and parts of parts of Maryland and
Virginia.
Virginia in the
Yeah.
diamond. Yeah. So
So you can't.
yeah,
Yeah.
you again, it's not really any way. I mean, and so because so the Reagan National Airport, um, the DCA airport is maybe like no, it's maybe 3.5 miles away from me, 3.5 miles south of me,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Really close.
and it's in Arlington, Virginia,
Right.
and it's same from yeah, because like in other places uh, of the country like Texas, California, and Florida, like where you drive somewhere for like 30 minutes and it's like, oh, that's no big deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
But even though we're landlocked, this isn't much more um, island mentality as far as like, man, you're like 15 minutes away in a car. That's super far away.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. That's
but
exactly what Hawaii's like. If you have to drive more than like half an hour, it's like damn, that's far. So
yeah, yeah.
that's the same mentality that you guys have. I'm looking up right now. I'm looking up the cases of DC. So you guys have 4,323 confirmed, with 660 recovered, and then total as of I don't know what does it say as of 40 minutes ago. This is 224 deaths.
The numbers are so difficult. Number one, because like that's of the people who have been tested,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
and it's because if you look at what the DMV is like, then you're like the numbers can't be accurate either because you're pulling some numbers from Maryland, you're pulling some numbers from Virginia,
Yeah,
and those numbers that you just said are just within the diamond of DC.
yeah.
So
But that seems, yeah, it doesn't seem accurate already because if 404,323 is confirmed and only 660 recovered, that doesn't seem, that means like there's a lot of people out there who are still confirmed. I mean, maybe that's true, but like I would think a lot more people would be recovered by now, or I don't know. Do you guys? I don't know. I do agree that like even here in Hawaii, they're like they'll tell us every day we only have like two, or we'll only have like four more confirmed cases or whatever. But I'm like, yeah, but at one point, we couldn't even get tested because we didn't have all three symptoms. So the people that they turned away could have had it, but they didn't have enough tests. So they had to conserve it for all the other really, really high symptomatic people. So I guess, I don't know. There's just like really no way to be accurate.
no, there really isn't. I mean, we as a country have been promised that testing is going to be ready and available for everybody and for
Mm-hmm.
free. I don't know where that is. Number one. Number two, the virus at this point has mutated multiple times.
Yeah.
So is the test that we are the tests that we have currently available, are they even as accurate as they could have been after the multiple mutations?
Yeah. Do you know anyone who had the coronavirus or like is going through it at the moment? Any of your friends or
Yeah,
coworkers? Yeah.
yeah.
And how
Um,
are they still going through it?
so she recovered.
Okay.
Uh, a friend of mine, Reese, she recovered,
Good.
but she's not well. Like she's home and she's like doing well.
Hmm.
But what's scary is that there's so many asymptomatic people who have passed suddenly without any, you know, I don't think that there should be a mandate on you have to have a fever, a cough, and and like be hard of breath to get tested because
Yeah.
some people are dying without those three symptoms.
Yeah. And then unless everybody gets tested, right? Like across the whole state, at least, like if you have your own state, and then every single person gets tested, and then everybody's test is negative. That's the only real way to find out if it's like in the real clear to move on.
Right.
But that's never going to happen
Yeah.
because I don't think we have enough tests in the world yet.
Right. I feel like if the commander in chief, were to promise the country that tests will be available and we're testing better than everybody, and we're doing so well. Or he could be truthful and be like, hey, this thing is killing people. You know, you you know, asymptomatic people are dying. We don't have enough tests. Stay the fuck inside.
Yeah.
You know.
What is the political climate like in DC right now? Because I mean, I know you can't really be outside and see everybody, but I guess online, what do you see in DC as far as like Republicans versus Democratic, and like are they like on board with each other, or is it like boom, like
So
fighting?
right now, so living here, because I lived here in like uh, middle school
Long?
and also like the first years of my high school,
Yeah.
and then I moved back in 14. So, um, but it's always everybody has a political opinion, and it's not taboo to sit next to somebody at the bar and hear political conversation and engage,
Yeah.
whether you are um, agreeing on a certain topic or not.
Hmm.
But I would say that I don't know. So the political climate is different here because it's always uh, much more open.
Yeah.
It's not taboo to speak about. In other places like don't talk about religion, don't talk about politics. No,
Yeah.
that's off. That's never been on the table.
Yeah. If you want to talk about it,
Um,
the place to go to is DC, basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I know how I feel.
Yeah.
Um,
But has it been any big change? I guess like how you're saying on a day-to-day basis, you could have like talks and you could like just have open conversations about it. Now, I guess via the
I would.
internet, are there still those open conversations on people in DC or not really?
It's difficult because there's not much interaction one on one. Even and there aren't many like threads that I'm following as far as that goes. But I can tell you that the general sentiment that I've gathered is that um, people aren't happy, and they're either not happy with everyone's not happy with the current situation. Just and then there's two types of people. Ones that understand that there's nothing that we can do right now, and we want answers, and so we stay the fuck home. And then there's other people who are listening to the president
Hmm.
and wanting to start lives back over again. Yeah, if I could, wiggle my nose and blink my eyes and have everything be over again, yeah, I would totally do that. But that's not where we are right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I totally get that. So, what have you been doing then with this whole time in isolation or quarantine or whatever? Like, Do you have any hobbies that you've been doing to keep busy?
Yeah. I mean,
Do you have a
I've been
daily
baking a lot
routine?
more. I do.
Oh, you do
I
have a
have it
daily
written down.
routine.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can go through it. It changes slightly every day. Wake up at 9:30.
Okay.
Um, shower. Get in the shower by 10.
Okay.
So when it literally I'm laying in bed for like a half hour, like
Yeah.
and
Just waking
I'll
up.
check, yeah, just check my phone. So I'll do 9:30. I wake up. 10 o'clock. I'm in the shower. Um, at 10:30, I'll do my meditation and my work on my altar.
Yep. Sincere.
Because I'm practicing pagan, so I do daily offerings to my goddess.
Pretty.
Thank you. You are. And and then so lunch is like is at 11. And
Okay.
then from 12 to 1 I get screen time. 1 o'clock is so 1 to 1:15 is stretch. 1:15 to 1:45 is workout,
Mm-hmm.
and 1:45 to 2 is a cool down.
Yeah.
And then 2 o'clock. So and then this is where it varies every day. So so two to 2:45, it's either reading, writing,
Yeah.
or if I have a project, or if I need to prep something to bake,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Um,
What have you
and
baked
so
recently?
that's I made a banana bread yesterday.
Yeah.
Um, so yep.
We made banana bread too. We made banana bread too, and I was like, it was bomb.
It's like it's not helpful with my stomach, but
Yeah.
oh, it's delicious. Um, after that, uh, after that, I will around 3 to 4. Then I'll give myself some screen time.
Yeah.
And then uh, 4 to 5, then I'll prep dinner,
Mm-hmm.
finish whatever I'm baking, um, and then around 6, I'll eat around 6, and then like 7, and then 7 on is like whatever.
Yeah.
I give myself like a little more time to read and write,
Yeah.
but otherwise it's
Do you
whatever.
do you have general time that you go to bed, or just whenever?
Just whenever.
Yeah.
Um, I just make sure that I can open my eyes at 9:30.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But you could do that. You could go to bed at like 2 a.m. and still wake up at 9:30. Have you done that?
yeah, yeah. I'm a 6 hour sleeper. So
Yeah.
2:30 is like a good like two like between 1:30 and 2:30.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to stay on that schedule if you want to go back to bartending. You know what I mean? You don't want to get so far off of it, and then you go back to work, and then you're like waking up or like going to bed at like 10, and you're at work like super tired.
And I'm watching a lot of old gymnastics.
Oh my
A lot.
gosh, me too. Okay,
What
well,
do you watch recently?
I watch but I mostly watch clips. I don't watch the whole thing. I just watch like the one routine. I saw recently that Sean Johnson and Nasi Likin did an Instagram live talk while they were replaying their Olympic thing on the NBC channel or whatever, NBC Olympic channel.
And they're wearing their Olympic leaders too.
It was kind of boring because they didn't really show much of what was going on TV. They only showed their faces and their reactions. I guess you're supposed to watch it on your TV, but I don't have cable. So I was just watching their faces and I was like, show us the gymnastics.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
it was just their faces.
It's just the
faces. Because that is the year that's the spring summer that you and I spent together in Japan.
Yeah, and we called the girls.
Because we called the girls. I think we called all of them.
We picked the team, except for I think there was one girl that I was like on the fence of. It was between Bridget Sloan and Yana Beeger.
Yeah. because Yada had the highest difficulty but she just couldn't point them feet, girl.
That point is,
She
but
couldn't point them feet, girl.
If you watch Bridges to Kachev's though, she don't point her toes either. Well, before I think
I
she
mean,
did when she was in college.
oh yeah, well, truth.
Yeah.
So you gotta choose a girl. You gotta choose a girl that can't point her toes, that looks like this, or a girl that looks like this.
Well, which is with Marta Caroli, who she's going to choose.
Yeah.
Well,
I want that skinny girl.
I actually thought it. That it was gonna be Jana Beger because she had a female coach, and remember at that time you had to have a female.
You needed
coach,
one to be. Yeah.
And they didn't have anybody.
Jared, I feel like we did a whole video.
Marta anyway. Huh?
Yeah. I feel like we had a whole video on this.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I think...
and you must have it archived someplace. You have the best videos. You have the best history videos. When you bust them out, I'm like, oh my god, so embarrassing.
Yeah, there's a couple that we've. Oh yeah, there's a couple good ones.
The one in Japan where you went to the 100 yen store and just fully took all the stickers. Bucket.
I said.
Bucket.
Bucket. That's mine.
Oh man. Okay, I have rapid fire questions for us to play.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so remember, rapid fire is the first thing that comes to your mind, even if it's wrong, and then at the end of it, we can go back and correct it if anything.
Okay.
Number one, what is your favorite color?
Blue.
Well, who is?
How are we gonna go back and correct it?
I mean, I don't know, whatever. I'm giving you the option of if you said your favorite color was red and it actually wasn't red, something like that.
Okay.
Who is your favorite female gymnast of all time, but not Simone?
But not Simone?
Yeah.
Chelsea Momo.
Ah!
Oh wait. Or Boganskaya.
Yeah. Okay. Boganskaya is a good. Yeah, she's really good. We need to go back.
I'm taking that.
We need to go back and talk about Memo, Chelsea Memo, in a second.
Okay.
Okay. Favorite TV show?
Currently?
Sure.
I'm rewatching the originals.
Oh, I've never seen it. Is it good?
Girl, yes. There's witches and vampires and sexy men.
So, what is that on Hulu? Hi, Philip.
It's on Netflix, girl.
Okay. The originals.
Hi, Philip.
Philip, he's Bucket too.
Bucket. I said.
Okay. What is your guilty pleasure?
Pornography.
Yeah.
I mean gymnastics, but also
pornographic gymnastics. Oh well, that's too much right now. Okay.
That's too much.
What is a country that's on your bucket list still?
God, I would say Indonesia. I want to go to Bali.
Same. Oh my gosh, same. Yeah.
But then we're so close looking. They'd be speaking to us in Indonesian. And we're like,
bitch. When I went to Borneo with Charity and Digger, and we were in Malaysia, we went to a resort, and they thought that I was one of the workers or just one of the people there. I was like, no.
Racist.
Okay. What language do you wish you could speak?
At this point, I would say Mandarin, because I have a good grasp on a lot of other ones.
No, I was gonna say you can speak a lot of languages. So which one that you can't speak? Yeah, that's a good one actually, because there's a Chinatown in every city.
I heard that.
Right. Okay. What is your favorite gymnastic skill to watch on any apparatus, male or female?
Favorite gymnastic skill to watch, male or female, on any apparatus?
Yeah.
Souk double pike is always fun to watch for me.
What is it?
Souk double pike.
Oh, soup double pike. On
Yeah.
vault.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. I like to watch double lays from the uneven bars with a nice stick. I think those are pretty.
We gotta, okay, so go back to, so write a note, double A's, so that we can come back to it.
Okay, Chelsea Memble, double lays. We got things to
Yep.
talk about.
Okay.
Okay, what is your favorite musical?
Fuck. That's hard.
Well, it's supposed to be rapid fire, so whatever comes to your mind first.
I'm gonna say Wicked.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Wicked, yeah.
it's a classic. Yeah. Okay, who's your celebrity crush?
Right now, Benedict Cumberbatch.
There's something about that guy.
Something about him.
It's like he's weird looking and yet still
Yeah.
hot.
Sexy ugly. I'm like, who are you?
Yeah, right? I get it. It's like
Yeah.
little alienish, kind of like
Mhm.
half the time I'm like, wait, what's your real accent?
Yeah, he got that alien something going on.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I do it.
yeah, I do it.
Okay,
I'm not gonna say
in the same vein, who is the hottest male gymnast to you?
so you gotta give me like you gotta give me a quadrennium.
Okay, I know there's a lot. Well, who's the first one that came to your mind? Who's the first one that came to your mind?
So right now it's Arjanori, or the one of the Brazilians that has the whatchamacallit, the nude video.
Yeah, Arthur.
Emily,
Yeah,
you should,
Arthur.
Emily, yeah. Arthur Nori. Emily,
Yeah.
look at that. Look at that. Arthur Nori doing this nude. You gonna like it, girl.
I've seen it.
Oh, I already know.
You know how we do. You know how we do. I've seen it.
I know. But yours is Marcel Nguyen.
That's exactly right. But look,
Mhm. I already know.
that's still half Asian. Okay, so
I know.
same thing. Marcel Nguyen is hands down. Okay. Okay, last one.
Okay.
Say one of your favorite movie quotes, if you have one.
What do you want it to be? So that's Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman when she's in the car and Richard Gere's like, "What's your name?" And she's like, "What do you want it to be?"
Yeah.
So if I'm working behind, like when I'm working at the bar, like people are like, "How's it going?" You know, blah, blah, what's your name? Like, I don't know, Bob.
Yeah.
What's your? I'm like, what do you want it to be, Bob?
That's how it works. All right, congratulations, you survived.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay, let's go back and let's talk about Chelsea Memon.
Okay.
So, have you been following her on Instagram and everything?
Have you met me?
Bitch, bitch is possibly making a comeback.
But she doesn't know I'm not this purple from this wine. She doesn't know if she's gonna ever swing bars again.
Yeah, and I totally get that because she was like messed up in the shoulder and the bicep.
She's like, my shoulders fucked, her whole thing. But you know what? She's amazing.
Yeah.
Do
you think she could get by with making it to the Olympics without doing bars? Like if she was one of the specialty two per country that could make it there, like if she just did beam like amazingly? Or are there too many girls now, do you think?
I think she has a good run for floor too.
True. That's true.
Yeah, beam and floor. But yeah, bars, I mean, it's so funny because like her first international competition was
2003
World Championships,
Which
where she
which
was
she fucking slayed. She was the alternate.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, and then what did she win?
She won. Well, they won gold, right, for the team.
Team. Yeah.
Yeah. And then did she win
And
silver?
then she and Holly Weiss tied for a gold medal
Tied.
on even bars.
Yes, that's right. Oh my god. So it sucks because one of her best apparatuses is bars, and she might not even be able to do it.
Mm.
I get that though. As you get older, you're like, okay, girl, let me just take care of me first before I start doing all this shit.
Um, do you think Sean Johnson's husband's hot?
Honestly, meh. Like he's like a 7.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Oh, I wouldn't say no. But if you're asking me against like, but if you're asking me against like Marcel Nguyen, then that's like a different, you know.
Yeah, like a different. I mean, I like. Okay, so Chelsea Momo, yeah. What about double
A.
layouts?
Yeah. What was it about? What were we bringing? I think you had something to say about double layouts.
So with the coronavirus, NCAA was canceled early.
Yes. Yeah.
Girl. So you know our little cousin
Which one?
it was her senior our little cousin, it was her senior year at UCLA.
Kyla Ross.
Yeah. So our little cousin didn't get to finish out her her senior year.
I know.
And
How sad.
She was under, even though she scored 1,000,000 10.0s, it wasn't enough. And she had the best double layout. But then if you look at Maggie Nichols and all them ugly Oklahoma girls getting overscored, girl.
So wait. I don't know what the end decision was. Was it
Oh,
like?
look, there's another. Hi, Manila. There's another.
Hi, Manila.
There's another Filipino. Filipino. So yeah, all the girls from Oklahoma were all getting like overscored and stuff.
No. I know all that. But I'm saying, like, did they decide on like an NCAA champion for this year, or they just decided to not have one at all?
No, so Maggie Nichols got like the Heisman Trophy, or not the Heisman. Fuck, that's not fucking football. Girl, she got the the Neeson Award, and then and then Kyla Ross got another award. But and then so I was listening to Jimmy Hasek, and they were talking about like, you know how like some girls, there's one girl from Poland used to paint her face like she's like beat her mug for her floor routines.
I don't know.
So she did a Pink Panther routine, right?
Yes.
But she like to paint like a little cat nose and whiskers, and she's like wing out her fucking eyeliner hard, and then Fig was like, you can't wear makeup like that.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I'm happy that I mean, well, hopefully this will be over and we'll get to see season next year. But I'm happy that what's her name is still in the team. Oh God, small little white girl, NCAA. She used to be amazing.
Oh, Reagan?
No, she like
Bailey.
Bailey Key? No, not Bailey Key. Bailey Key? She's with UCLA.
That's not her.
Anyway, I'm happy she's still on the team. I'll text you which one.
Wait, are you talking about Madison? Are you talking about Madison Koshin?
No. I mean, she's great too, but she's a senior, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up Bailey Key right now. I think that's the one I'm thinking of.
Bailey Key was a girl. She was down at Texas Dreams with Kim Zemaskal. She's not at UCLA.
I loved her when she was a little girl. When she was a little girl, this is how I used to define her. When she was like young, she had a woman's voice. She had like a woman voice. Nope, that's not Bailey Key. Who? Nora Flatley.
Oh yeah. She was fierce before.
Yeah. Before.
Oh, that was the shade. I had to clear my throat.
Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking of little girls, what do you think about Laurie Hernandez? What is her chances of making the Olympics?
0.
Kind of, huh?
Well, she got her coach banned from USA Gymnastics for 8 years.
That long? I thought she was on like I thought she was on suspension. Was it like for sure now?
Yeah. So her coach is banned for 8 years, and then after that, she can come back with a 2-year probation. Bitch, after
Dang.
8 years, I will fucking change my career.
Yeah, become a bartender or something. Actually, become a
Yeah.
government worker because they're the only ones who have a job right now.
I mean, I'm just yeah. Or the OnlyFans. If you can get an OnlyFans page going.
Yeah. I mean, look, times are
I
hard.
mean, bro,
Times are hard, you know.
I'm just
Not that I would
trying.
know not that I would know anything about that.
Jared Cano at OnlyFans.com.
I take Venmo.
Bro, we'll take
Uh,
loose change at this point.
I know. Well, that's it. That's all I really wanted to talk about, cousin. I'm so glad we get to catch up. Hey, do
I
you
know,
have
I missed
anything
you.
to recommend, like podcasts or books, or even like Instagram accounts that you follow that you think are really cool?
Yeah. So, right? Okay, I'll tell you what I'm reading right now.
Oh, I love the Four Agreements. Okay, wait. Toltec Wisdom Collection. Okay, I read the Four Agreements. Is there like more
So,
to it?
yeah, so this is the trilogy. So, right now I'm reading the the second one. It's like the Mastery of Love, and then
Mm-hmm.
after that, it's the Voice of Knowledge. But the Four Agreements is amazing. It talks about like stop assuming shit. Doing your absolute best. Being true to your word. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
As far as that goes, or here's a really good one. I super recommend this for everybody, for every singer, every dancer, every actor, every aerialist, every drag queen, every
Any performer, artist,
any
anything.
performer, any artist. Yeah.
The Artist's Way. I'm writing that down. Who wrote it? Oh, it's just like a textbook.
Oh shit.
Julia.
Julie Cameron.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, it really helps you like find out why you love what you love. Find
Mm,
out why you stopped doing what you loved, or if you get stuck. It just helps you find inspiration within a kind of like spiritual thing, but it also helps you like have a day like every day you start with your morning pages and you write down whatever the fuck you want, really, just to
yeah.
like help you get started. Um,
That's great because especially for like me, I don't know about you, but I haven't really been performing much, and it's just like it's
you
almost like
miss
a
it?
it's like a I don't. I mean, I do. It's like when I look back on it, it's like a time gone by that was amazing. And then some part of me is like, oh, cool. I guess I could have done that, but I kind of feel like I'm just in a different place. You know? I mean, I
Hmm.
still go and tumble around once in a while, or I'll like do like a dance class or something online. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not counting it out completely. I'm not gonna be like I'm never gonna perform again. But I'm just a different time right now.
Yeah, I think this book would be helpful for you as far as like finding out how you can express yourself and create your own art.
Yeah.
Instead of learning somebody else's choreography, learning somebody else's song, performing whatever they want you to do for whatever money. Just
Hmm.
because you can be an artist and you don't really need an audience. You know what I mean?
That's very true.
So
Yeah. Cool. Anything else? Like, I don't know. Anything you want to plug about yourself or anything?
right now, I mean, if anybody wants language learning lessons, hit me
Yeah.
up.
Because
Uh,
you can do it all.
if anybody rewatches this, or If they want voice lessons, I don't have a keyboard with me, but if you want any of that, if you want me to critique and work on the song with you, I have a ballet bar at home, so if you want like a bit like a ballet class, girl,
And
it's
Angel will
straight.
tell you. Angel will tell you too. He'll tell you straight, which is why we love you.
Who's peak 75?
I don't know.
He has pretty hair. I don't know. He has pretty hair though. Oh,
All
oh,
right.
I love your hair.
Thanks.
Also, that's I just wanted to mention that.
Oh, him or me?
You,
Oh.
both of you. um, I think that you should have Simon or Locomoco today.
I already had Simon, so maybe I'll have Locomoco for dinner.
Okay. All right, cousin. I love you so much.
I love you too. I love you so much.
Um,
Please take care, and I'm happy you're safe.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye.